Hey Rockheads, Tina Smash checking in live once again from Carolina Rebellion 2012. 50,000 people out there, and the only person I wanted to meet, I get to right now. I'm joined. I know you guys can't see him, but this is freaking awesome. I'm sitting on the couch next to Slash. Slash, how are you?
Good. Is this live?
No.
Okay.
But we're gonna run this on the interview so we can edit this out. Or I mean on the website.
Okay.
So Carolina Rebellion,
Yeah.
50,000 plus people is incredible out there. Have you seen the crowd?
I haven't really. We just pulled in, so I won't see it till we actually go out there.
Did you play last night?
Yeah, we played in. Where did we play last night?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
No, it was awesome. We had a killer gig in
constantly.
Virginia Beach, and then we had a gig in Baltimore before that.
Have the crowd's been pretty good?
It's been awesome. Yeah,
And
I'm
who
looking
says
forward
rock
to
and
today.
roll
It's
is
gonna be
dead?
cool.
You know what I mean?
Well, the thing is it's the business of it is pretty much dead. You know, at this particular point in time, this industry is so.
Do you blame that
screwed up.
on radio? Do you blame that? What do you blame that on?
Well, I blame it on a lot of corporate stuff, and you know, I don't know if you want to get into that conversation
no,
right now.
I only have 10 minutes with
But
you.
the thing is when you have these festivals, everybody shows up, and it's very vibrant and very alive, and it sort of gives me hope. Because sometimes when I'm, especially in Los Angeles, listening to the radio, I only have like classic rock and some sort of newfangled whatever, and it's pretty depressing.
Yeah. Well, you got the new album coming out, Apocalyptic Love, May 22nd, correct?
Yeah.
Is that what it? And you're gonna play, I'm assuming, some of the new stuff today.
We're gonna play one song today.
Just one. So
Yeah.
you're making us wait.
Yeah, because I mean, if we were headlining, we'd do maybe two, and then when the album comes out, we'll start doing more.
How much time are they giving you?
We have like 50 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad. Well, I wanted to ask you. Now, you teamed up with Miles again,
Yeah.
and just Miles this time, and the Conspirators. Is that what you're
Yeah,
calling the
yeah.
guys now? Tell me a little bit real quickly about how you met Miles, because I know that you didn't know him and you had heard about him, or you had heard
Well,
him
he
sing.
was brought up, believe it or not, by Matt Sorum in 2002 when Miles was in the what was it called? Mayfield 4. And I'd never heard of him, and he goes, we were auditioning singers, and he said, we should try out this guy, Miles Kennedy, he's really good. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, so we sent Miles the music, and he loved it, or so he said, but he never sent the demo back with the vocals on it. So all these years later, he says he got cold feet. But so that was the first time I heard of him. And then his name came up again the second time around when we were auditioning singers. But at that point, he was in Velvet Revolver, so he couldn't, or Alter Bridge, so he couldn't do it. So anyway, fast forward some more, and I'm doing this record, and I got all these singers on it. It's all finished, except for I have 2 songs left over. And Miles had just been asked to tour with Led Zeppelin. I go, who is this guy? You know,
Right. Like,
he's got to
like
be
the best
really good.
unknown, yeah.
You know, and I looked up Alter Bridge on YouTube, and it was like not really easy to discern exactly what was going on that. So I really didn't know what he's saying like. But anyway, I had these 2 songs left over on my record, and I thought, well, let's just call this guy and see if he can sing them, because I couldn't think of anybody else.
Right.
It was really like that, a shot in the dark. And so I sent him the music, and he sent the demo back with vocals on it.
Well, let me stop you. You called him.
Yeah.
Was he like, get the fuck out, this is not
No, he was
Slash calling
totally.
me?
No, he didn't. He said that's how it was, but he did not sound like that on the phone.
Well, he
And,
probably didn't want to, because he's like, what if it really is Slash? You know what I mean?
But anyway, so I sent him the demo, and he sent the demo back with a vocal on it, and it was a song called Starlight. And it was really good. And so I flew him to LA from Spokane, and then we recorded that song, and we did another song called Back from Cali. And at that point, I asked him if he wanted to do the tour. And that's how it all started.
That's awesome. So now you guys are...
And well,
now,
after working with him for like 2 minutes, if I was going to do another record, especially with Brent and Todd as well, because they're the best rhythm section I've worked with in years, and I was like, I'd just make a record with these guys.
do you think that you guys like hit it off because he's a guitar player and not like a front man? He doesn't
Well,
have the ego, maybe?
It's
or?
a possibility, because he was really very down to earth, very low key.
Right.
And I think we hit it off just because we both have this sort of like very unassuming personality type. Anyway, so yeah, we definitely had something to do with him being a guitar player, because he doesn't have that sort of outspoken personality of a lot of lead singers I've worked
Well,
with.
on this album, who did all the writing?
I just wrote the music, and then I'd play it for him, and then he'd come up with ideas for the lyrics, and it was totally singer, like a, what do you call it, guitarist singer kind of vibe.
Right, gotcha. So are you going to stay with Miles now in the future?
The record's coming out, so we're doing this tour, and then I would love to think, I mean, this is established now, so it's like,
Right.
if I do anything else, it will be called something different, obviously.
Yeah.
So this is established. So I'm gonna, after this tour is over next year, he'll go with Alter Bridge, I'll do something, and I'll write songs, and we'll see if we're going to reconnect and do another one of these, how the schedule works. I like the juggling act that we do.
Yeah.
It keeps it from seeming so over the top serious.
Yeah.
You know, it's more fun.
Well, when
than
you
anything.
started doing this, I mean, was it just for something to do, or were you set out to actually
I had to get away. I had to get away from when I first started out with all this sort of I'm on my own shit. I've never actually done a solo thing. Even with Snake Pit, which was supposedly my band,
Right.
it was it was instigated by me, but it was still a group, and that there's a democracy and there's a certain amount of diplomacy in how you work in the group situation. And I needed to get away from it for a minute because I went through hell with Velvet Revolver with Scott. And after Scott got fired, I was like, I really need to just do something on my own.
I want to be my own boss.
Just for a minute, see what I was capable of. And so I put that record together, and I had a great time doing it, and that turned into a tour, which turned into this record. So I haven't really even looked back yet.
You're a very busy person because I read somewhere that you are actually doing your own horror films.
It's
or
in
you have a
production right
company?
now. Yeah.
Okay, so please, is it classic horror like Alfred Hitchcock kind of,
Well,
or
that's
is
the
it
thing.
like
I'm glad
slasher?
No, it's called Slasher Films, but the name,
Oh, it is?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
But the name is the total antithesis of what kind of movies we're trying to do. We're going back to like Rosemary's Baby and Hitchcock stuff and like stuff that was really scary and not just splatterfest. I went and saw a movie the other day. What was it called? The Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, is it any good?
It's okay. It's pretty stupid.
I have
but
ADD so bad I can't sit in a movie.
Seriously, and I was like, it's like I want to do movies that are from a psychological point of view, really genuinely
Those
scary.
to me are the scariest.
Yeah, and you leave more to your imagination, and also with characters that you can invest in, and with a story that actually means something, so that you're really taking on this journey that fucking scares the shit out of you.
So do you have one that you're working on now that's going to be out soon?
it's in production in Louisiana right now.
So are these going to be in like smaller theaters, or is it going to be a DVD thing? Is it going to be a TV?
No, they'll be in theaters, but they're
awesome.
horror movies. So I mean, this particular one took a lot of work to get the money, but I have the best production team, and it's going to be really good. So we'll see. It'll be distributed to a lot of theaters.
I don't know how you. I mean, I have 2 kids and just a normal job.
Yeah.
How do you juggle? Like, I mean, you got to have a good woman at home. I'm assuming.
She's awesome.
I'm sure she is.
Awesome.
She would have
I
to
put
be.
her through hell though.
Well, I'm sure. But she probably knew what she was getting into.
She did. She's a busybody like me, so we're a very energetic family.
I just, do you ever take your kids on tour with you?
They'll be out here. Well, I'm not home, so when I'm on the road, they come to see me, and they're coming out to Kansas when we play in Kansas.
One more question, really quickly. I just read yesterday that you're going out on a headlining tour, and you're looking for unsigned bands.
Yeah, in September.
That's awesome. I think that's really
great.
great.
I'm just trying to, get the whole sort of rock thing as far as the industry is concerned, the kick in the ass that it needs. I mean, I just want to be one of the people that tries to help do that rather than take away from it.
I think that's great. Well, I'm going to wrap it up now because I know you got to get ready to hit stage. Looking forward to seeing you tonight.
Thanks.
And looking forward to the album May 22nd. So thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks. Awesome.